What's up, everybody? It is your boy DC coming to you from the Grindhouse. Welcome in the Hater Nation. What we're going to be talking about today is Madden Trash Tuesdays. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to be able to do, but every Tuesday I'm going to bring you why this game is absolutely trash. The problem with this game is that it is built for kids. It is really kid friendly. You don't have to do a lot in order for your guys to play really, really well. The awareness on this game is almost way too high. Because what happens is if you beat that awareness, then there's nobody to stop you from doing anything you want to be able to do in the game. So what do I mean? If I throw it up to my guy and he gets beat and he catches the ball, nobody's there. Or on certain runs, if he runs it to the outside and my guys don't do what they're supposed to do in real football, then no one's there. And what do I mean by real football? And you're going to hear me say real football, but really I'm really comparing it to NCAA 14 or previous titles that they have come from football because it played realistic. NCAA 14 played realistic. They weren't so smart that they knew what the play was before you actually called the play. So what we're going to talk about is in the running game and why the running game is so ridiculously OP. It's because the defenders are way too smart for their own good. And I wanted you to see this because they came up and they said, we're gonna split this up. We're gonna come up with simulation. We're gonna come up with competitive, and we're gonna come up with arcade. 3 different ways, and we can kind of change it on how the community and everything. But why would you not create simulation to be simulation? I want simulation to play like simulation. I should never see a corner coming off of the edge to stop me, regardless of whether he's pressed or not. It shouldn't matter because in real football in NCAA 14, the way it played was a certain way that was more realistic. So once again, like you said, all Madden simulation, and I'm going to show you how this plays. And this is my biggest problem in the game. Now we're going to go to concepts. We're going to go to outside zones. And I want you to just look at the play art on this outside zone. The play art says it's a run play, but my receivers and my tight end are actually supposed to run routes and look to block further down the field. So they're supposed to act like they're running a route and then block further down the field. That is their animation. So we're going to go with a defense. We're going to go with pinch dog 2 press, something that a lot of people run. Okay. It's pinch dog 2 press. So like I said, you see the art. Those are yellow blocking lines. What the purpose of the yellow blocking line is they're supposed to go down the field like they're running a route. By the time my running back gets there, that's when they're supposed to block. Now, it's not going to be perfect, but whenever that DB realizes that it's a run, then he's supposed to attack. He doesn't know what the actual play is. He only is trying to follow what his assignment is. In this game, they actually know that, man, this is a run. But why? Why do they do that? Why would they create this game to know automatically that it's a run? Because they making the game kid friendly. They don't make you where you have to have too much of an adjustment to do in the game. All you have to do is run it, run around in the middle with your linebacker a little bit, and hopefully get a user lurk. That is what this game has become. Not actually having a scheme. Not actually being able to bait people. Not actually being able to play a chess match. And you can a little bit, but not really. Not like it was before. So let's look at this play art, as you can see. And then I'm going to run the play. And then we're going to go to instant replay. And I'm going to show you how different it plays. Now, as you see, I get tackled by the DB on the outside. But why am I getting tackled by a DB off of the edge? That should never happen. So let's watch this exchange. Like I said, he's in a deep yellow. He's supposed to be running a route. But what happens? At the point of attack, he comes up and blocks already. He goes over the block, and my other wide receiver comes outside the block. Now we're going to look on the other side, my tight end. My tight end comes in immediately and blocks the other guy. So the point of the point of contact is a lot closer. So how does this make the run game ridiculously OP? Well, what happens is if I beat those blocks or my wide receivers hold blocks longer, then the secondary is going to be absolutely shredded. Once you get past the first level, you can almost bet you to the house, which is not real football, which didn't happen in NCAA. It just didn't happen. But why? Because they actually just knew what the assignment of the player across. Oh, he looks like he's running a route. Oh, it's a run. So let me come off the edge. That is the problem. And this is why the run game is so OP. Because in this point of attack, he's coming here, he lets go. Almost look kind of glitchy the way he let go. Here, he just gets off. Here, he's holding, and then he just gets off like he's not even holding him anymore. And then he can come up and make the tackle. Not real on the offensive side of the ball, not real on the defensive side of the ball. What should happen is he's supposed to run the route, and my DB should back up like he's in a deep blue. But that doesn't happen in this. And this is what makes this game so trash. And to me, if you're going to split it apart, you're going to have arcade, and you're going to have simulation, and you're going to have competitive. Make simulation play like realistic football, like it did back in NCAA 14. That's all I want. Make competitive. I would be fine with competitive being like, because I think you can still be competitive and understand what's going on in the game to make moves to do certain things. But don't bring this in simulation. He's literally running a route. That's absolutely ridiculous that I'm getting tackled by a DB 1 yard before the line of scrimmage. That just is not, it's not as realistic as you would think. If you're seeing tackles like that, generally those are from or defensive linemen or linebackers, not DBs. So fix the game. That's pretty much it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It is your boy DC. And always remember, embrace the hate.